Well, I mean, I wouldn't ever want to speak for them, so they should speak for themselves. But we were happy that I was very happy to talk to them afterwards, and yeah, let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, by the way, you own this movie, and your physical transformation was really remarkable. I
Oh,
mean,
thank
you're
you.
almost unrecognizable. Could you talk me through the process that you went through to put on all that weight and muscle and just about that intense workout
It
process?
was methodical. I mean, it was structured, and it was all geared towards an end date, which was the first day of shooting, and we had a specific amount of time. So I had a lot of help with Jason Walsh, a trainer, and Kristen O'Connor, a chef, and Tim Monica, a dialectician, and we just sort of, I just sort of hunkered down, and I had a bunch of tons and tons of source material of Chris and two Navy SEAL snipers who taught me to become proficient with the 3 sniper rifles that Chris engaged with. And then it was just hoping that, as each day passed, that I was getting closer and closer to that place where I just believed I was Chris. And luckily, whenever we started shooting in April, or I think April, it worked out.
How much weight did you put on it?
I mean, it varied, but I guess almost
every day?
40. Yeah, I ate 6,000 calories a day. Wow. Yeah, it was insane. Yeah, it was
He
insane.
was huge. He was huge.
Yeah. Yeah, it was big.
I mean, you were huge.
Yeah, it was monstrous. Yeah.
But the transformation is totally convincing.
Well, good. Yeah.
Like in the Robert De Niro, style.
Yeah.
It's that good. It's really, yeah.
Well, it's what he was like. I mean, that was who he was. So there was no room for error. He was my height, it's my age, my shoe size, but he was 30, 40 pounds heavier and was from Texas.
So what time did you get up in the
5
morning?
5 a.m. 5
day.
a.m. Rode the bike to the gym. 6 to 8:30 worked out. Then 10 to 12 dialect, and then 2 to 4:30 workout, and then 6 to 8 dialect, and then go to bed.
And then when we were shooting, often, the call time is 6 a.m. He'd get up at
3:30
3:30, go and work out
Yeah, it was
first.
insane.
He was a machine for this man.
And Sienna, for you, approaching the role of a mom, and you are a mom, it must have been a bit easier for you. How did motherhood change the way you've approached acting?
Oh, I don't
Or
know.
how has it
It's-
reshaped your approach to your work?
I think that everything becomes a little bit more weighted because you have a responsibility to. You're aware of leaving something that you're proud of behind. I guess it's a complicated thing to talk about. I want to make my daughter proud. So and also I need to work. But if I'm going to be away from her working, I want it to be really good work. So I'm maybe more focused. I think a lot of women and men feel that way after they have children, that they just feel a little bit more grounded and centered and focused.